We all want to live the American dream, drive a new car, own your own home, go on expensive trips to Dubai. And how do you achieve all this? By lying, manipulating your friends and family, all for financial freedom or personal gain. Don't you want to join? Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to take a look at Herbalife, and their exploitation on Latinos. I'm also going to include my personal experience and what they wanted me to say, the messages they wanted me to send. I've lost a decent amount of weight way before Herbalife was this big thing down here in my community, so stick to the end for that. Quick disclaimer, this is probably going to rub a few people the wrong way, but this is just from my personal experience. And to Herbalife, don't sue me. All this is public information. I'm just putting it all together in one cohesive video for you all. So, what is Herbalife? Herbalife is a multi-level marketing corporation, MLM for short. And what is an MLM? Multi-level marketing is a business model or a marketing strategy in which the distributor's income includes their own sales and a percentage of the sales group they recruit, which is commonly known as their downline. Customers can also sign up as distributors in order to sell the company's products. Usually the sign-up fee will be the price paid to purchase the product, the 3-day trial, the Herbalife kit. In other words, MLM companies build and manage their sales by recruiting and motivating independent distributors to go out and sell. Now, what's the difference between a MLM and a pyramid scheme? Well, in a pyramid scheme structure, a member pays a fee to join. A portion of the money will then be remitted back to them when they bring a new member. No products are involved in the scheme. Simply get more people to dump money for a chance to make more money. And this is how Herbalife is able to walk that thin line of it being a pyramid scheme, since there is a product involved. And when you go out and look at their business model and how it's shaped, guess what? It looks like a pyramid. So let's say you recruit 2 people and you get them to buy the product and you tell them, now you guys gotta go and recruit 2 other people in order to make a profit. So then those 2 people recruit 2 other people each. So that's 2 and 2. So that's already 4 new recruits on top of your 2. So I'm gonna leave the 2 right here. So remember those. That's 2, 4. So then you get these 4 people to recruit 2 other people. That's already 8 new people on your downline. So that's your 8 plus the 4 plus the 2. And I'm already going crazy with the word recruit. So that's 40 new people on your ever-growing downline. And the process keeps on going and going and going. And that's how Herbalife is able to rub off all those allegations of it being a pyramid scheme. Is that since there is a product involved, they can just say, well, our distributors are using it, their downline's using it. What's the problem with that? It's not our fault they're buying in mass quantity, right? Now back to what is Herbalife and what they sell. Herbalife sells protein shakes, teas, multivitamins, sports and energy products, among other things. And you have probably seen them when you're driving down the road and you spot a nutrition club with a huge sign that says Herbalife shakes sold here. Oh wait, you haven't, right? And that's because Herbalife does not permit their distributors or nutrition club owners to post the Herbalife logo anywhere outside its club. According to the rulebook, Chapter 8, signage may not imply that Herbalife nutrition products are available for purchase. They also can't display the Herbalife nutrition branding, names, logo, etc. Display the word shake, pictures of shakes or any other shake product, even if unbranded. And since we're on the topic of shakes, they contain a lot of questionable ingredients. One being soy protein isolate, an ingredient that's commonly featured in meal replacement shakes such as this. However, while soy protein may be popular, it isn't necessarily safe. Research has uncovered that prolonged exposure to soy protein isolate may result in a reduction in your thyroid hormone level, a fatty liver, as well as issues with your immune system. But I will admit this, their shakes are actually pretty good, like the flavor. But that's all thanks to the sugary fillers. And that pretty much defeats the purpose of it being healthy. So I can't talk about Herbalife without mentioning Betting on Zero. Betting on Zero is a Netflix documentary that pretty much sheds light on all the issues and everything wrong with Herbalife. So for those that don't know, Bill Ackman is a Harvard business alumni, an American investor who's featured in the documentary and claims that Herbalife is a pyramid scheme and how they are just trying to sell you a dream. Ackman shed a national spotlight on the company by shorting 1 billion of the company's stocks in 2012. So what is shorting? Let me give you an example. Let's pretend you have a friend that collects rare coins and you have a view that those coins are going to go down in value. So the way you would short the coins, you call up your friend and say, hey, can I borrow a few of your coins? And he says, sure, you can borrow the coins. So then you sell them for $1,000 each that they sell for in the market at the time. Then you wait for them to drop in value. You turned out to be right. They drop down to 500. You go back into the market and buy them for $500 each. You sold them for $1,000 and now you are repurchasing them back for $500. That's a $500 profit in each coin. You return the coins to your friend and he's in the same place from when you got them. And he has the same coins that he started with. And you might actually pay him something for borrowing the coins, a little interest rate to make it all fair and clear your conscience. And he'll be happy. He'll be happy because he earned interest rate off the coins. And you've made money profiting from the decline of the value of the coins. And that's short selling. So it was an ongoing battle for years. And in 2018, Ackman finally gave up on his bet due to losing millions every single year. I mean, you're trying to battle $1 billion company. It's gonna be tough, right? There have been multiple lawsuits against Herbalife, accusing it of misrepresenting its sales practices. This included a settlement it reached in 2016 with the FTC, under which it had to restructure its business. Herbalife argues that most of its revenue is from product sales and not recruitment. Well, no duh. They all gotta buy the product in order to participate in the distribution. They had to pay about $200 million. And in the press conference, they actually asked the chairwoman, Edith Ramirez, if Herbalife was declared a pyramid scheme. And she said they were not determined not to have been a pyramid. What? My guess is that they were determined to be a pyramid scheme, but you know that 200 million looks pretty appetizing and was just simply negotiated off the settlement. Now, in the documentary Betting on Zero, it shares personal stories of its distributors, all Latinos who lost their life savings to Herbalife. They were deceived into believing that they can earn substantial income from the business opportunity or big money from the retail sale of the company's products, but that wasn't the case. They were pulled into this whole business model of, well, invest some money and you'll be able to live the American dream. And I think that's a huge problem in the Latino community, is that they come from across the border as immigrants and they're trying to provide for their family. And when a business opportunity of, well, invest some money and you will be able to make a profit, not only is it going to help you in your health, but in your pocket as well. And you know how it is in the Latino community. You have your brother, your sister, your neighbors, your comadre, your compadre, all telling you of this opportunity. And you know our culture is very family oriented. So when someone comes along with, hey, this is a great business opportunity. We can all grow. We can all help each other and make this happen. You and me against the world. And they fall for it. In the documentary, you had Julie Contreras, who assembled a group of people who were depleted from their life savings. You had a man lose about $16,000 in Herbalife products. We had another woman lose about $8,000. And that caused some marital problems because her husband is constantly blaming her, nagging at her. So that's ongoing tension between them because of it. We had another lady that was asked to join Herbalife, but she wasn't interested at the time because she had a job. But once she lost the job, the friend that was trying to get her in came knocking on the door, said, hey, I heard you lost your job. Don't you want to join this business deal? It's great. She joins, bought all this product, she tries to sell it, but she ain't making a profit. She goes up to the friend, tells her, hey, what's going on? Why am I not seeing a profit? And her friend tells her, well, in order to make a profit, you have to recruit others. You gotta build a downline. And that's when it clicked for her. Like, hey, this is a pyramid scheme, and I'm not gonna be a part of this. I'm not going to scam other innocent people and get them to invest in this scam. Bravo, lady, but she realized it when it was too late. I think that these companies like Herbalife and other MLMs are so good at selling a dream. They make it sound so good to be true. And there's just so many people out there in very desperate situations that they'll latch on to any hope, especially when it's promoted as, look at this very real paycheck I earned last month. You can earn this too. Couple that with the fact that there are so many people who know absolutely nothing about finance when they're young and naive and thinking that these situations can actually play out to be successful. Just to clarify, I am not saying everybody involved in Herbalife is dumb or don't have a brain. All I'm saying is that with the help of social media, you see all your friends, your family making all these claims, you tend to believe it. And at first you can scroll past it. After a while, it starts to become believable. MLMs tell their sellers what to say and what to post, and that's a fact. I have so much to say, but I'll get there. I have a lot of friends that are very smart, educated, and who seem very trustable. And I can see how a lot of people would think, hey, if they're doing it, it must be good. And wow, they cut back on their full-time job. They must be making a lot of money off this. Even though they might be making some decent cash, when you track the actual time spent on their business, because I mean, once you're stuck being in there, you're always down. Every moment is an opportunity to push the product. Hey, do you wanna buy a shake? And you're probably spending around 60 hours a week. And that equates to minimum wage. What? So what's wrong with selling Herbalife? All right, so you might be in this lifestyle, a young entrepreneur, a business individual with the mindset of, I'm trying to make as much money as I can. So what's wrong with selling Herbalife if I believe the product works? There isn't a problem with selling the product, but there is a problem when you're trying to sell a dream that's impossible to reach for the majority. And the weird part about it is that Herbalife has delegated its role of recruiting to people that still don't know or are in denial that they are in a scam. Meaning that it isn't scammers scamming innocent people, it's people like you and me roping others in the same scam that they are in, all while thinking they are doing them a favor. Essentially, as the business, why scam people when you have the people you scammed to do it for you? All while thinking it's actually a good idea. And don't get me started on the stay-at-home moms, because they are a huge target for Herbalife because they sell them the pitch of making money off your phone right from home. Don't you want to be a boss? Set your own hours and pay yourself what you're worth, all while not having to leave your kid at daycare or at your grandparents. You'll be a boss babe, a strong, independent woman. Girl power, we are all in this together. Wouldn't you want to be a part of something like that? So now from my personal experience, and as you can tell by my feelings towards Herbalife, that it didn't turn out so well. I actually joined twice. Don't ask why. And I'm actually going to be talking about one of the times I joined. Now, I'm not going to specify the year or time because I don't want the parties involved to get offended or be in their feelings, because they are very, very, very nice people who should know better, but it's complicated. Like I had mentioned in the beginning of the video, I had lost a decent amount of weight, and this was back in 2013, 2014. And when I dropped the weight, fast forward to a certain amount of time, they reached out to me. They as in the Herbalife people. They invited me to one of their weekly or monthly gatherings. And I said, sure, what the hell, right? And once I was there, and this is probably gonna offend some people, but the feeling I got was very cultish. And I mean, I've seen plenty of documentaries on cults, so I can assess what a cult is and how they bring in new recruits. And the way cults would recruit new people is by having these type of events or social gatherings where you're invited to, and you feel like this whole event was held just for you. Everything they're talking about is how great the Herbalife products are and their success stories, which I mean, is totally fine, right? But shouldn't everybody already in this room know your testimony? Why are you repeating it all over again? Is it just for us? or what's going on is every time I attend the meeting, am I gonna have to hear that over and over again for the rest of my life? So once the event finished, the main guys approached me telling me, hey, we've seen your transformation pic and we think you'll be a great asset for us. We can make a lot of money. We can guide you the way. We can tell you what to say, what to post. We can use your transformation. You can say, hey, I used Herbalife and I lost around 180 pounds. Ask me how. I was like, what? What? You want me to accredit all my hard work, my dedication, my sweat, blood, and tears into a product I haven't even tried? What? And even if I had tried it, I'm not gonna scam you people into thinking I lost the weight because of Herbalife? It was just very shady from their part. So let me know down in the comments and I'll be glad to do a second part because the truth has to come out, right? If you don't see another uploaded video from me, go to my social medias because I might be gone. And I'm probably gonna lose some friends over this, but the truth has to come out. Simple as that. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell so you can get notified every time I post. I'm gonna start uploading more fitness content. The next video is probably gonna be a debunking fitness myth. So stay tuned for that, guys. And I'm also gonna be doing a transformation video on how I lost the weight. And so stay tuned for that, guys. Please subscribe, follow me on my social medias, and until next time, peace.